In this video, we're going to show you how to create and use forms with the GotSafety mobile app and Client Center. There are standard forms provided, which you can see here in the Client Center and on the mobile app. In addition, you have the ability to create your own custom forms as needed. In order to do so, from the Client Center admin, you will need to hover over Forms in the top left of the screen and select Form Builder. From this view, you will only see the forms that you have created and not the standard forms. Let's create a simple form utilizing each feature to get an understanding of what's available with the Form Builder. First, you'll want to click on New. Here's where you will name and create your form. This name will not appear on the form, however, it will display in the Forms tab of the Client Center and the mobile app. Standard forms display in all caps, so you may want to use the same format for uniformity. We will call this form Test. There are 7 field types to choose from when creating your forms: Form Title, Input Field, Text Area, Select Box, Radio Button, Check Boxes, and Signature. The Create Page function will happen dynamically based on the content in your form. In most instances, you will want a form title at the top of your form, so we will start with a form title. Regardless of the type of field you insert, there will always be a label name and a field name. The label name is what will display on the form. We will label this one Field Test. The field name is the behind-the-scenes name for this field. Notice the note which instructs you to use minimal lowercase characters without spaces. It's important that every field name is unique and is not repeated. The unique field name also allows you to create multiple fields using the same label. Next, you will select the size of the field. For this field, I like to use large, so that the label is centered and displayed prominently at the top of the form. You will want to play with this function in other fields to see what meets your needs. Once your field displays, you have the option to edit, where you can change the label name, field name, or size. You can also remove the field. Next, we will add an input field. Job titles, dates, supervisor, or job site names are examples of what you might use an input field for. Using the same method as with the previous field, we will name this one Field Tester. In the field name, we will use Tester 1. For this field, we will select Medium. Once you've created multiple fields, you can drag and rearrange them as you like. Let's create a second input field. We will label this one Field Tester also, but the field name will be Tester 2. Again, we will go with medium size. Now we are going to create a text area. This could be used for notes, comments, corrective actions, or anything else you see fit. We can label it, give it a field name of Notes, and we're going to select Large. Next, we will go with a select box. This would be used for a multiple choice in where you can only select one option, and it will display in the form of a drop-down from which you will make your selection. We are going to label this one Shift and give it the same field name. Go large and type the options of morning, afternoon, and night. You can add or delete fields to suit the number of options that you have. Let's add a radio button and checkboxes, and then we'll take a look at them when they're complete. Okay, so here's the radio button which we have created 3 of. This also would be used for a multiple choice in where you can only select one option, but it will display in the form of buttons rather than a drop-down used in the select box. Here are the checkboxes. In this case, you can check off multiple choices, listing all of the options you want. Again, both of these fields allow you to add as many options as you would like. Once your form is created, you can reposition the fields as you see fit. By default, every field you create will automatically have an employee name field and signature box at the bottom for the person who is submitting the form. This will not be viewable here in the form builder. You can add additional signature boxes for forms that require an employee or other's signature. If we go back to the form builder, we can see the forms that we've created. From here, we can edit the forms, we can view the forms, we can even add a company logo by choosing your file and positioning it where you want it. If we ever want to delete the form, simply check the box and click Delete. Let's take a look and see what the forms look like on a PC and mobile app. Once you've logged into your Employee Client Center, you will choose the forms and click the form that you want. After filling out the form, you have the option of attaching a file such as a photo. Now we'll look at it on the mobile app. You will go to Forms, select the appropriate form, and fill it out as necessary. In the Notes field, you can use speech to text. This is just a test, and your text will appear. From the drop-down menu, we will make our selection, and then make our choices using the radio buttons. We will follow that by checking the checkboxes that apply, and we will attach a picture, and the form is complete. All that is left is to select your name, apply your signature, and submit to have your form instantly sent to your client admin. If we go back to the client admin, hover over Forms, and select Submitted Forms, you will find all of your submitted forms. Forms can be sorted by employee name, form type, or date. To view a form, simply click on the eye icon and then the file link, and there's your form, complete with your company logo. That completes this tutorial on using the GotSafety Forms and Form Builder.